Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel, Coffee Tea Paper. My name is Louise and I'm here with some more ink swatching, ink reviewing, ink comparisons from the brand Ferris Wheel Press. Today we're looking at their release. I feel it's a holiday release given the imagery on it. It is called Furry Frostbites. Frostbites is not ideal, is it? And it will be launched on the 5th of December. So just in time for that festive month. Let's have a little read. It is a fairy tales one, so it comes in the little 20ml bottle. But before we get swatching and playing and comparing with what other inks we think it looks similar to, let's have a little read. This is a deep navy with a blue shimmer. It's meant to be moody, versatile and elegant. Yes, well, we can all get a bit moody around the holidays, can't we? Amid the barren northern expanse, Patch watches quietly as snowy beasts frolic beneath the shimmering glow of the aurora. Their playful movements mirror the graceful dance of the lights overhead, a fleeting celebration of life in the cold, silent wilderness. The cold harshness of the north creates an inhospitable environment on the surface, but looking closer reveals a rich ecosystem of snow gnomes that have made their home in the snowy abyss. The snow wasset, a Canadian cryptid, slips and slides beneath the snowy banks. Even a creature as fearsome as it will play once in a while. The northern lights are a magical sight that grace the earth, a breathtaking sight for those who brave the cold. This line, myths roam where the frost bites. Well, yes, that's true. There are lots of myths of creatures in the snowy wastelands of the world. Alright, let's get this ink out and put some down on the paper. I will swatch it on my ink swatching journal, which is starting to fill up nicely. Oops, I missed a page. And this is Tamari River paper, 52 GSM. I got this one from Sarika Studio and I like the very faint grid. Helps keep my writing a bit more ordered. And this is the Colour Spectrum swatch book by Ferris Wheel Press themselves. As always, when I'm using these fairy tale inks, I really like to put them in the special holder that's been made for them because they are incredibly round and rolly, and that makes me a little nervous. Let's get some down. I forgot to print my label for my swatch colour spectrum book here. That's alright, I will do that afterwards. It is a very deep navy. Yep, definitely deep navy, and you can definitely see that blue shimmer coming through. So let's do the writing sample and then I'll have a flip through my swatch books and we'll see if there's anything similar to compare it to. Oh dear, I'm about to write Furry Frostbites. It sort of takes that sort of scary edge off a bit, doesn't it? Let's try that again. Alright, my friends, well, it's not exactly been uneventful trying to do a sample of this ink. Alright, I've had a bit of a pause because I've had some interruptions. So the ink has actually dried in the meantime. It reminds me of something. It reminds me of another ink. I'll have a flip through, see if I can find it. I went and put the label on as well. Okay, this is the one I was thinking of. It reminds me of Crystal Blue Legacy with this deep blue background, that sort of sheening, that shading of brown, sort of maroon, and of course the blue shimmer. They're very, very similar. So I'm going to get out the bottle and we're going to swatch them side by side and see what we think. So I'll put it on this Tomoe River paper, 52 GSM. Alright, my friends, what do you think? Do you think these inks are different? Or do you think they are similar or even the same? Let me know. Let's just have another look. Here's our writing sample, our swatching sample. Here's our other swatching sample on the thick, smooth. And here's our sample of the Crystal Blue Legacy. And yeah. Personally, would not be able to pick these apart in a lineup if I did a blind guess as to which was which. It would be a 50-50 whether I got it right or not. Taking that into consideration, if you love Crystal Blue Legacy, and you can no longer get your hands on it, or it's run out and you're sad, you miss it. This is pretty much identical in my opinion. So I don't think, if you have this one in your collection and you're still working your way through it, I'm not sure you really need this one. If you missed out on this one and you really wanted it, then this will be the way to go for you. Of course, I have an affiliate discount code, so please never pay full price. There's no need to. My code is JA-CTP, all capitals. I will put it on the screen. I don't really have too much more to say about this ink, other than, is it just Crystal Blue Legacy in a smaller bottle with a new story? Don't know. You decide. You tell me. Anyway, I've got another ink to review. This one's a professional calligraphy ink, so we'll have a look at that in my next inky review video. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this review and you would like to see more reviews and particularly comparisons, please subscribe. It would really help out my channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.